In a small forgotten town, surrounded by golden fields and whispering winds, there lived an old man, Mr. Kareem, who everyone simply called Baba Kareem. His hair was white with the first winter frost, his eyes gentle as a setting sun, and his wrinkled hands carried stories older than most people in town could remember. Every morning, he would sit on the same wooden bench outside his crumbling little house with a basket of fruits and a smile that seemed to hold the weight of peace itself. The children often ran past him on their way to school, laughing and teasing, yet they always slowed down when they saw him, for he never let them pass without offering a sweet apple or a gentle pat on the head. To the townspeople, Baba Kareem was simply a kind old man with too much time on his hands. But to those who took the time to sit and listen, he was a living reminder that kindness, like a seed, never dies. It just takes time to grow. He had lived in that town for nearly 70 years, arriving as a young teacher with dreams of changing the world. He had taught generations of children, helped build the first school, and even led community projects that repaired homes after storms. But as years passed and new generations came, his name faded from memory, leaving only the image of an old man who loved to smile and plant flowers. One cold winter morning, a young boy named Ahmed came running down the muddy road, his school bag torn and his face pale from hunger. Baba Kareem saw him stumble and fall, spilling his few pencils into the dirt. Without a word, the old man stood, helped him up, brushed off the dust, and offered him half of his bread. Ahmed hesitated, ashamed, but the old man smiled and said softly, "Kindness never makes you poor, my boy." From that day onward, Ahmed began to stop by every morning before school, sometimes helping the old man water his small garden, sometimes just sitting quietly as he spoke about life. He learned that Baba Kareem once had a family, a wife and daughter, who had both died many years ago in accidents. Since then, the old man had no one left but the people of the town, and instead of drowning in sorrow, he had decided to spend the rest of his life spreading goodness to anyone who crossed his path. His house was small, his clothes old, yet there was a glow around him that no poverty could dim. As weeks turned into months, the bond between the old man and Ahmed grew stronger. The boy often brought him small gifts, a drawing, a wildflower, or a fresh loaf of bread from his mother's kitchen, and in return, Baba Kareem taught him the secrets of life, not from books, but from the heart. Kindness, he said one morning as they planted a young olive tree, is like this tree. It doesn't grow overnight. It needs patience, care, and sometimes even pain. But one day, when you least expect it, it will bear fruit for others to enjoy. The boy listened carefully, not realizing how deeply those words would root themselves in his future.